I actually administer the program on our campus, and so the work I do is both curricular and co-curricular. I work with faculty. I had a faculty workshop actually that we had about 20 participants at, and I guess I would say one of the main reasons that I'm here and happy to be here is because of the support. No one's necessarily mentioned that yet. There's a lot of support and resources given from the Collegiate Readership Program. They have online great websites, as well as they've offered opportunities for speakers or folks from other campuses to come in to speak specifically to the faculty. So I'm not in the classroom, and they were able to bring on campus someone who is, that could speak to faculty about teaching strategies and how to integrate the readership program into the classroom. And so I have had a faculty workshop before that was really successful. We just had that last spring. And I also work with some students on co-curricular programming. So some of the programming we've had is something called Morning Coffee, where our students, Karen had mentioned, we have a non-traditional campus. It's an urban campus, primarily commuter. But I think a lot of times when people think of the stereotypical what is college, they think about people sitting around and talking about issues and things like that. And we've actually been able to do that through the Readership Program. Our students grab copies of the papers, which are already on campus, and then they get some free coffee, some bagels, and folks sit around and discuss what's going on in the paper. They discuss current issues. And as many of you know who might be programmers, that free food, does bring in students, but I think it's also that collegial atmosphere. So morning coffee is surprisingly pretty popular, or not surprisingly, pretty popular on our campus. It's just an opportunity for students to engage. And it's a simple program, really, but it has been popular. We've also had support through a newspaper Jeopardy program. They have a template. If anybody is already has the program or is looking at putting together the program, I know that Ratana was able to give us a template for Jeopardy, but basically we have the students who choose to form teams read the newspaper for about a week, and then our programmers put together Jeopardy questions. And it gets really fun and really lively, and it's about current issues. And again, it gets people excited about reading the paper, and so that's another opportunity we have for, I guess, integrating the Collegiate Readership Program in a co-curricular type of sense. Our students actually, we have something on campus called the Democracy Plaza, and it's a program. It's sort of hard to explain. We usually call it a structure, a student organization, and a philosophy, and it's a group of students who program events around, specifically around civic engagement, but part of it is a structure. It's a chalkboard structure that was built through student activity fees, and it's probably hard to vision unless you were to see it, dplaza.usg.iupui.edu, if you want to see what it looks like. But part of it is our students every week post questions on these chalkboard structures that are from current issues of the day, and those are responded to. And it's great for a commuter institution because, and it's really why I like this program in general, and our campus in particular, because it is high impact. Our students don't necessarily always have the time. They're on campus for a limited amount of time, and so the newspapers are something they can pick up easily and take home or read between classes. Democracy Plaza is the same. They might pick up a piece of chalk and respond to a question quickly, or they read what their peers are saying, and it really works on our commuter-based campus. But part of that Democracy Plaza is that the students read the newspapers every week to really get a sense of what's going on. So they're not just asking the things that they care about. There's a lot of questions, like probably on all of your campuses, about something about the parking situation, or that always seems to be an issue. But our students are also asking questions that honestly, sometimes I'm thinking, that's going on in this part of the world, and it's because they're informed by the paper that in many ways, even if students walking by don't know how to respond, they think, oh my gosh, I have no idea what's going on in Peru. What is that? And it really brings up more questions in their mind to go back and find out more about the news.